When a problem drinker seeks help, completes a treatment program but ends up drinking again, what was missing? Physical treatment for a physical disease. Alcoholism too often is treated only with talk therapy, ignoring all the physical damage, especially to the brain. Without physical repair, the depression, anxiety, and cravings remain. Health Recovery Center is nationally recognized for being one of the only programs restoring both physical health and emotional well-being. This kind of treatment produces outstanding recovery rates. For a brochure, call 827-7800.
Crime and unusual punishment on the next Geraldo.
Good morning, I'm Bob Bruce, and welcome to Twin Cities Live. We have a treat for you today. As most of you know, school is going to be starting next week. It's been getting a little cooler. Last week we had temperatures down in the 70s. You could almost smell in a couple of days, couldn't you? You could smell fall. You know that fall and winter's coming. Well, that's time to get ready, to get the kids ready to go back to school, for Mom and Dad to get a new fall fashion wardrobe. And that's what we're going to do today, is give you a preview of what is really going to be hot this fall, not only for the youngsters in the household, but also for Mom and Dad. And we want to start with the kids, because the kids are going to be going back to school, and I'm sure on many of your minds, back-to-school fashions of the utmost at the moment. Let me introduce to you, from Jack and Jill in the Galleria in Edina, and from Les Enfants in the conservatory in downtown Minneapolis, and I hope, Bob and Mary, I got that right. Is that close?
Les Enfants.
Les Enfants. Okay, see, I should have stayed in French when I was in high school. Bob and Mary Nathanson are with us, and we are going to look at some great clothing for children. Now, before we look at the fashions, is there anything that particularly stands out this year for parents when they go out to buy those back-to-school fashions, Bob?
Well, depending on the size. In the big kids, this new line multiples has been fantastic. The kids love it. It's easy to take care of. They basically just design their own outfit.
Now explain that. Now, are you talking about the multiplication tables, or what? I mean, multiples. What is it?
It's a line that has a lot of different pieces to it. They put them together any way they want. It's a way for them to dress themselves and have a real good time. The baggy things are real popular, oversized. The tops and things are all real oversized. Basically, it's got to be what the kids like, otherwise they just won't wear it.
Well, that's true. That's true. It is hard to get them to wear something they don't want to wear. We have some, wait till you see some of these kids. They are so cute. Let's start with the fashions now, and here we have it. For children, back to school.
We have a mouse feathers dress here, and we have a little ID number outfit. That usually is a one-size-fits-all.
Mouse Feathers is a great line. It's got a real European look. We love it. Carry a lot.
Oh, that is cute. Oh, look at this young gentleman.
This is Jason in his little outfit by Monkey Wear. He's ready to go anywhere.
What is this by?
Monkey Wear.
Monkey Wear.
He has little red suspenders underneath his jacket. They didn't let us see him.
Okay. We'll have to slow them down as they come by here. Like, it's hard to keep them in.
This is another mouse feather outfit, the jumpsuit.
Jumpsuits are real popular. Jumpsuits are for holiday. They're calling them party pants.
Party pants.
Yeah, it's a real popular thing now. And this other dress is just gorgeous.
This is like a party dress.
Sylvia White. It's beautiful.
Stand
it's
right
velvet.
there for a moment. There we go. Look at it. Look at it. This is a light corduroy. And thank you, ladies.
She's ready for Christmas or anything now here. Looks fantastic.
All right, now this is the multiples you were talking about?
This is multiples. Tremendous. That comes in a lot of different colors, and they can use all the different pieces any way they want and just have a great time with it.
It's in a size 7 to 14 range. We have jumpsuits, mini skirts.
Wait a second. Wait, don't walk so fast here. Now, you buy this all in one outfit, or do you get different pieces? And
you buy a jumpsuit, or you buy a pants and a top, and then you get the tube tops and do what you want to with them. You can put
kind
them
of
in
mix
your
and
hair,
match.
whatever.
Do you like those? You do? Okay. Thank you.
They're real easy to take care of for the mother, too. The kids just roll them in a ball at the end and...
Here's a pair.
They're both wearing jeans. This outfit right here, the plaid, is from a company called Jean Berger from France. It's just tremendous, and it's not as ridiculously priced as a lot of the French lines.
And those pants are lined, I noticed.
Yeah.
So there's some warmth.
A flannel
Tremendous.
lining.
Yeah, there's some warmth there.
Well, here's Don Johnson.
Don Johnson with us today, ladies and gentlemen.
This outfit's by International News. It's a real fashion-forward outfit.
What do we have next here? Yeah, there's some kind of baggy and big to the fashion.
Big. It's got the pleated pants. Beautiful pants here. Here's a little outfit by Surf Fetish.
Gentlemen, just stand right here for a second here. We're a little fast here now. Turn around. We want to get a full look at you. You having fun? Yeah? Yeah? Sort of? Thank you. You look great. All right, who do we have next?
I think we have a little piccolo outfit.
This is Annie.
Yeah.
Oh, and I really like this. This is really nice. This is a sweater type?
Sweater and a little
Sweater.
matching skirt. It's
And the
Real
sweater can be
comfortable.
worn
No,
as,
you turned the wrong way. You have to go with the direction of the arrow. You have to turn. You have to go in the direction of the arrow. There you go. Yeah.
give her a ticket.
That's why they put that on that dress. Didn't you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew that. Of course, yeah, I knew that. Of course, I knew that.
Oh, this is Annie, and this line Kids to Castle. No, it's a real popular brand for women. Real high fashion outfit.
We
Beautiful.
just started
Oh.
carrying it for kids.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the designers in the women's fashions are coming into kids' fashions now.
Do you buy these designs for the parents or for the children? Isn't it hard to please both?
It's hard, but you have to really, in most cases, get what the kids want. Because they just, when they get to be 3, 4 years old even, they know what they want to wear.
Yes.
Here's another just nice sweater by Beryl, some nice pleated pants.
You like that, do you? Having fun?
You look great.
Here, let me ask you a question. What's your name?
Greg,
Okay, what do you like best about this outfit?
it's nice.
It's nice, yeah. I agree with you. Thanks. I agree with you. It's pretty nice.
Who's this?
A couple of pretty cool dudes here, huh?
Now this is something that's been tremendous this season, the bomber jacket. It's just been unbelievable. That's what everybody wants. Here's a little,
A fleece-lined Union Bay jacket. It's real warm. Just put a sweater underneath it and it'll be a nice coat.
Scotty's got on the bomber jacket with the Guess jeans and shirt. He's
So,
Really
what's your
a
what's your name, sir?
Matt Latch.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Scott.
Scott what?
Scott Bruce, don't you know?
Hold it up to your mouth.
Well, yes, a comedian at the age of 5. We'll talk about that when you get home, all right?
Here we have a sweat outfit by Tackle Me. The girls' outfits by the same brand is called Tickle Me.
They make a lot of weird, wild sweat outfits. These are always popular.
You know what's great about this is that it's real comfortable. They can play in it. They can wear it. You can wear that to school.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
you
this
can wear that.
could go to almost anywhere. Pretty comfy. Looks great.
Here we've got just a fleece top, real nice one by Union Bay, and that kind of thing's always great with some nice corduroys by Rifle.
Now, is it hard to get kids to try different things these days? Because I know when I was in school, which is such a long time ago, if there was one particular thing that was in, that's all I would wear, and I wouldn't experiment. Can you get
It's
kids
about the same now.
Is it still?
They know what they want.
A woman behind me just said, yes, Bob, it's still the same.
I love this dress by Simi. I love dresses. We carry a lot of dresses.
This is
more than
beautiful.
most
Stand right
people.
here just for a second, will you, sweetheart, and turn around. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. Thank you. Beautiful young lady.
This is another outfit by Castleno. It's a great outfit. It was from the same line as the women's, and it's going into the children's wear now.
Do you find that happening a lot, that if they find something successful such as this, for older women, that they'll say, hey, we'll adapt it for younger girls?
Yeah, this Christmas we're going to have dresses by Albert Nippon. We're going to have swimsuits by Gotex. They're all coming down now. It's a
So
big
see, Mom's
market.
not going to be the only one in the household that'll have great fashion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next we have here?
Well, I think we're about done.
Oh, no, we have one more. I have to...
Who's this?
Come here, sweetheart. Come here. You want to walk with... Come here. Right up here. Come here. No. Come here. Go, hold my hand. All right, now, go. Walk down here. There you go.
This is Shelley Bruce in a little party dress by Nicole.
Okay, is that dress pretty? Yeah. Is it a pretty dress? Okay. Are you going to model for me?
Mommy.
See Mommy? Okay. This way. All right, walk down here. There you go.
She's cute.
Careful when you step off. Boom. There you go. What would you advise for parents when it comes to children's fashion this year? Are there any mistakes that they can make, or can you not go wrong? Basically, you can go any way you want. There really are there any do's and don'ts for children?
I think this year it can just go anyway. We have, you know, from jeans to sweatsuits to that multiples line, just about everything.
Just make sure that your kid likes it, because otherwise it's going to sit in the closet.
I got you. You're sitting back here. You must know. You have children at home?
Not anymore. Mine graduated with this young lady, and I've gone through that for 16 years, knowing what he wants to wear, and only wears that.
You're glad that's gone.
I'm glad I don't have to pay for it anymore.
Who has young children in the audience? Who has young children? Wait, what'd you say? What's young?
Yes, this is my daughter,
How old is she?
14.
14 years old. Is she hard to buy clothes for?
Terrible.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Do you see anything that you like there? I mean, some of those dresses?
Yeah, I like.
Do you see? Is that your little one there? No? Oh, okay. No, you have to talk on the microphone. This is television. Go ahead. What do you think about the fashions?
Well, they're cute. I have a 3-year-old son, and he hates to try clothes on. So I'm excited. I have a little daughter now, so I'm sure she'll enjoy it down the road.
Oh, so you like to buy. Do you buy the clothes for yourself, or do you buy for the child?
Well,
Come on now.
it's for me.
All right. In a moment, we'll be back. We have some fashions from Benetton, some really casual, fun fashions for fall, when Twin Cities Live continues right after this. Stay with us.
At Play School, we know families love building with Pipeworks. You can build a jungle gym.
Outrageous!
Take it apart and build a Pipeworks slide.
Whee!
And then build a wagon. And because there's no bigger fun than Pipeworks, we make 5 different sets.
Good thinking.
And Pipeworks goes together easy and won't come apart without the Pipeworks wrench. From starter sets to giant building sets, Pipeworks keeps kids building and playing and...
Here we go again.
This graph shows a painful nighttime leg cramp, but leg cramps can be prevented with Qvel, a muscle relaxant with vitamin E. Qvel before bedtime for a good night's sleep, because Qvel helps stop leg cramps before they start.
All across America, the champion of rent-to-own is adding a little color time to the lives of millions. And now, Captain Color Time is coming your way with something really special.
Rent-to-own this remote-controlled 25-inch Color Time console TV, only $14.95 a week. It's the only brand you can rent-to-own that's backed with a 5-year limited warranty, and it's yours for a limited time only. Just $14.95 a week at Color Time.
Call Color Time today. If you've had some type of back problem or were afraid you couldn't afford to see a chiropractor, relax. Your worrying days may be over. At St. Clair Chiropractic, your initial exam, including 1 x-ray, is absolutely free. This is your chance to find out free if chiropractic care is the natural approach to your pain problem. And remember, most health insurance now pays for chiropractic care. Call St. Clair Chiropractic now for your appointment. Find out free if chiropractic can help you.
I'm Bonnie Montgomery, inviting you to shop for a new home from your living room. It's the ERA Real Estate Showcase. Over 60 properties presented every Saturday morning at our new time, 11:30, right here on KSTP Channel 5.
Welcome back to Twin Cities Live, and we're getting ready to go into an area that could be... Do I have any moms of teenagers? Oh, right here. Is this... Would you stand up and talk to me, would you please? Is that your... Is she...
Yeah, she's my daughter.
She's your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
How old is she?
17.
17. Could you stand up, too? Is it kind of... Is it tough to clothe a teenager with the budget that most people have to live on today?
Yes.
How do you work it out to get, because I know they go for those brand names and they want this and they want that. How do you work that out between the two? And do you ever try to put onto her a feeling of style, or what you think style is?
Yes. She doesn't like it. She has her own taste.
Her own taste.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of taste do you have?
whatever in style.
Do you like more casual clothes, or do you feel people are dressing up?
I like to dress up, but I like casual stuff also.
You're going to love some of the stuff we've got here from Benetton, and I think you're going to like it, too. Maybe we'll please both of you today.
Okay.
Okay. Let me introduce to you Alice Layton and Kristen Jacobson. They are from the Benetton stores located all throughout the Twin Cities area. I'm sure you've seen them if you've been in any of the major shopping areas. And you've got clothing for men, women, and children, all sizes, all ages. And look at this. This is nice, comfy wear for when the leaves start to fall.
This is something from our red, white, and navy collection. Typical of what you'd see at a homecoming Gopher game.
Julie has on one of our classic sweaters. It's sort of our Norwegian heritage, I think you can see. Then she's put on the fun navy leggings for warmth. It's a real fun, casual look.
Just to add a little snap to it.
Exactly.
Definitely an all-age sweater.
This is Brian. He has on a cotton twill pants, and one thing he has on is our sweater. It's a 100% cotton sweater. We've added cotton sweaters this year because so many people are allergic to sweaters in the wool variety, and it's nice to have something for those who like cotton.
I heard some faint oohs and ahs. You can ooh and ah, ladies. Go right ahead. Yes.
That cotton sweater is also something
Hey,
you can wear 9 months,
I want
a
to see
year.
something here. Look at these gloves he has on. I love
those fun?
A lot of color. Great.
This is Julie. She again has on the leggings, and I think this section shows some of our best sweaters. They're thick, they're 100% wool, they're very warm, perfect for skating, for all the winter sport activities.
Now, is there a right or wrong when it comes to sweaters as far as are turtlenecks in this year? Are they out? The length of the sweater?
Basically, everything's in this year. I would say the most popular neck is the mock. The mock
The mock turtleneck would be the way to go? Okay. Everything's in. Don't you love that?
Here's Kurt. He has on another one of our thicker wool sweaters. It's 100% cotton cords. It's a real nice, comfortable, casual look for a man. Any of the pieces can be worn separately. The slacks can even be worn to work.
These are, the pants are a little baggier. They're a little looser, than a little fuller cut there.
Exactly. It's a real comfortable. One thing about Benetton clothing is they're very comfortable and they're easy to wear.
Here's something a little bit dressier.
This couple's going to opening at the Walker.
This is our Sicily line.
Sicily is a line that we carry in one of our Benetton stores. It's a line of Benetton. They label it as sort of relaxed elegance. It's a little bit different fashion from the Benetton line, but still the Benetton family.
The length of the skirt is...
It's mini.
Yes, it is. It's a little bit up there.
It's a very classic houndstooth pattern in a very fashionable suit.
Kind of a conservative look with the houndstooth, yet with the length of the dress and the sweater really brings it.
Exactly, and the cropped fitted jacket really makes it fashionable.
The material of the houndstooth is 65 wool, 35 poly.
Now see, I like this outfit. This is a nice, casual...
Teal, the color of the scarf that he's wearing, is a very important color this fall, and we've had it in the stores for a few weeks now, and people are really responding to the color. That's one thing Benetton is known for, is the incredible color.
Boy, does this couple make a fashion statement.
Definitely says fall.
Here we have what are basically classic pieces, a wool walking short with a plaid jacket. The jacket is cut a little bit longer, and it's sort of a preppy look, but yet it's in the burgundy color. It's a definite fashion statement.
I would say burgundy is the fashion color for this winter.
So once again, you've got a little bit of a conservative look, but you made a few twists to really make it into a bit of a fashion statement.
Exactly, and here Nick has done a wonderful thing with putting a pattern on a pattern. We have a subtle pattern in the sweater and a little bit stronger, busier pattern in the pant, and together it really works well.
I see. Here's something I think men have a problem with a lot, is when you patterns and patterns. Either it looks wonderful like this, or it can look absolutely terrible.
What you need to do is...
What do you do?
You put a passive pattern either on the top or the bottom. Like the sweater would be the passive pattern, whereas the pant is the bold pattern. Therefore, you can mix both of them.
You wouldn't want a sweater that looked like the pants, then that would not work. Okay.
And the color is important, too. They should have the same colors in each of them.
This is something from our mohair line.
Mohair is a really unique type of fiber. It's very lightweight but warm. The sweaters are very soft, and in mohair traditionally we have a lot of pattern and color.
The one thing that is nice about the mohair is people think it is too warm, but the sweaters that it's made in are light enough, so it does keep you warm, but it's not bulky.
Is this the mock turtleneck you're talking about? Would this be? No.
That would be more...
That's more of a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mock is just a slight turtleneck.
Yeah, okay.
It's fun to see the different colors, red with plum, with cobalt blue. Again, the play of color is so important.
Very, very colorful. You know, do you ever have problems with people wanting to be that colorful? I mean, just saying, you know, I mean, some of these colors are a bit of a departure for some people.
It depends. I mean, we have the basic creams and blacks and grays, but I think once you get it on the people and they feel how they look, I think they go for it.
The burgundy and the green here is really sharp together.
I love the shirt sweater. That's what we used to call them. What do you call that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
shirt sweater. I love that underneath the green sweater there. It's beautiful.
So basically a classic wool flannel gray pant, which is a very, very versatile. The gray pant is really a key piece in anybody's wardrobe.
Yeah, you can basically put just about anything in the world with it. Any type of sweater you have. So you get one pair of pants and 20 sweaters and you're set.
Exactly.
Here again we see the burgundy mixed with a mustard.
Now how do they choose a particular color for a particular year? You said burgundy is going to be very big this year. I mean, how do they come up with that? I've always wondered that. They just sit in a little room and say, okay, let's do burgundy this year.
Well, believe it or not, I really think it's sort of a rotating thing. I mean, in order to keep fashion fresh, I mean, there's only so many colors. And last year, I think we saw more of the purple was, in our collection, more of a fashion color.
Oh, this is cute.
Here we have a colorful item. Benetton is known for our colors, so it's nice to do a lot of the colors together.
Julie's sweater is 100% Shetland wool, and it has that familiar Minnesota scene in the winter cross-country skiing.
There again, this is one of the big things, the leggings with the skirt. It's done for warmth, but it also is very fashionable this winter.
Oh, check the, oh, I love the pants here. Check these pants.
Pants are very, very important this season, and it doesn't have to be, I mean, here's another version of it. We've seen the short, and here's a knicker version of it. Pants can be worn to the office, pants can be worn out in the evening.
The knickers are nice because if you put the tights with them, it's not cold at all to wear them.
The sweater is great, too. It's just a dynamic mix of colors.
A lot of reaction from that in the audience here. I think they like that. They like that.
I think this man is going out on the town here, to Filio maybe. It's a beautiful combination of camel and black.
Well, you know what he's done so well there is that, which I have a hard time doing, I think many men do, he ties everything together. You know, the pants are tied into the sweater, and the sweater's tied into the scarf and the gloves, and it brings everything together as a unit. Women, I think, do a better job at that than men. I think men have trouble doing it.
Well, it's fun to work with men because they do get excited about the possibilities of fashion.
These are some sharp suits that we do carry in the stores.
These two are perfect for a casual business atmosphere, or they can be dressed up by putting a shirt and tie with them. Both the jackets and the slacks are 70% wool, 30 poly.
What's nice about these two pieces, too, is you can do so many things with the separates.
Mm-hmm. In other words, you could get a different sweater or whatever, especially with this particular suit here. And you can
or wear
tie
the jacket with a solid pant.
A lot of different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Looks great.
Yeah, many people don't realize that we have such an extensive line for men. Here again is another very unusual combination in color. We have the gold tone accented with the fuchsia. And the skirt, we've seen a lot of shorter skirts today, but this long, full skirt is always a classic piece, and it's never out of fashion.
Another thing to accessorize this winter with is the big wide belts.
Why the wide belts?
I think the wide belt is very flattering as far as bringing in your waist. It makes it look small. It gives you a nice appearance. Put shoulder pads up on
Gives your
top.
figure a better look
definitely.
with the wide belt. There's nothing like a great pair of cords in the winter.
These cords are nice. They're heavier.
Here again, we see the pattern on pattern play.
Now, this is sort of your subtle look here. It's very subtle if you're just going to something very conservative and
Don't want to be very conspicuous.
kind of incognito here.
These are 100% cotton pieces. They're easy to care for. They're comfortable. It's a fun look. And again, the mixing of color, which makes the outfit.
This is definitely one of my favorite outfits. That's the mock turtle that we're seeing on her.
Oh, yes, okay. Here's something interesting. You got your basic black, but then you throw a real wild splash of color into it.
Exactly. The color is periwinkle, and like the teal that we saw before, it's a very popular color this season.
That's periwinkle?
Periwinkle.
I always wondered what periwinkle was all about. I never had seen that color before. Let me ask, what did you like best about what you just saw there? Why don't you come down here and talk to me for a moment? You look like a fashion plate if ever I saw one. What did you like best?
I thought you can wear the men's clothes. Women can wear the men's clothes also. I liked a lot of the men's clothes myself, so I think you can mix and match too.
So you like the big coats, and you like a sport coat with the matching pants, that sort of.
Oh yeah, everything can go together.
Who liked the burgundy pants? Who liked those? Didn't you like those? Stand up and talk to me. I thought especially the ones I would call them knickers, but what would you call them? You know, like golf knickers almost.
Right.
Yeah. Did you like those?
Yes, I did.
Because of comfort, ease of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you should have a pair of those. What should we tell the folks as far as when it comes to this sort of fashion, do's and don'ts for this fall? Is there anything that folks can do when they go out and buy those clothes that may be an embarrassment for them later on? I mean, it looks to me like you can match almost any color together, that you can really be freewheeling. So are we kind of loosening the strings of fashion, so to say?
I think so, and that's the nice thing about our store is basically all of our things you can mix with so many other pieces in the store.
All right, just a moment. When we come back, we will have fashions from Cedric's for Mom and Dad. We're talking, you want to put on the Ritz, we'll have them for you right after this. Stay with us as Twin Cities Live continues.
Okay, try it.
It works.
Now our entire home will be protected with this wireless home security system from Heath Zenith.
Why don't we install this sensor on the patio door?
Great. Since there's no wiring or holes to drill, we'll put this infrared motion detector here in the living room,
Well, that way if someone does break in, it'll send a radio signal to the control console.
where the alarm sounds.
It's wireless and easy to install.
Heath Zenith Home Security Systems.
Quality products for your peace of mind.
You know when I enjoy Grape Nut cereal most?
Let me guess.
Just before lunch.
But you always eat them early in the morning.
Uh-huh. And just before lunch, I feel like my Grape Nuts is still keeping me going.
Ah, know what you mean.
It's amazing how something so small can satisfy you for so long.
I think Shakespeare said, sudden storms are short, but small showers last long.
Post Grape Nut cereal, the one and only.
It's official.
It's summer, all right.
Do it.
Can't beat it.
Let's go. It's coming.
Here we go.
Get your official soft drink this summer here. Ice cold Coca-Cola Classic.
Can't beat the feel.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go?
Budget Power, the home improvement expert, brings you spectacular store-wide savings during the Build-A-Rama sale. Experience the difference Avatar cabinetry makes. Crafted from the finest hardwoods and laminates, Avatar provides distinct beauty with maximum storage space and minimum upkeep. Save on America's most beautiful swinging patio door, the Peachtree Prado. Its weather tightness and stylish elegance makes this the ideal replacement for worn sliding glass doors. Save more. Shop Budget Power, the home improvement expert.
Every one of us at some time or another will have a dream while we sleep. Dreams have been a source of intrigue and speculation for centuries. They have been thought to be made up of our innermost feelings, thoughts, and fantasies. For years, people have been researching the phenomenon of dreams. What do they really tell us? What do they mean? Why do we have them? Why do we have them in certain intervals? How can we use them to work for us in our everyday life? What do they really tell us? Well, now there is a startling new theory that men and women may dream differently. On Wednesday, September 14th, we're going to take an introspective look at this unique theory of Dr. Patricia Garfield, a renowned dream expert. If you are a woman and have experienced vivid and maybe sometimes bizarre dreams, particularly during times of transition such as pregnancy, parenting, love, and sex, or pre-wedding, nightmares perhaps, we'd love it, not the wedding and the nightmare together, of course, but whatever you've happened to go through, maybe you're under tremendous stress and you have dreams about the job. We would like to hear from you and have you share your dreams with us on Twin Cities Live. The number to call is 641-1298. We take a fascinating look at finding out what our dreams mean to us. Welcome back to Twin Cities Live. Kim Kirshner now from Cedric's International Fashions and Furs for Men and Women. And we're going to dress things up just a little bit, Kim, because we've gone through some casual clothes, some clothes for the kids. Now we want to get a little fancy.
Terrific. We would love to show those things to you, Bob.
But before we get into this, what is is there a key as far as fashion changes? And I've asked every expert that we've had here. Is there anything that's really new and different this year that we should be on the lookout for?
Actually, yes. Mixing of textures. The textural interest. Silk with suede, with knitting, and like you're wearing today, as a matter of fact, as well.
Why is this mixing of textures?
Well, you have a nailhead textured suit on, and that's different than a houndstooth or a tweed. All those interests are very important this season. Yes, please. And you have a conservative, solid-colored tie, yet it's not so conservative because you have texture.
See, I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but there's a lovely texture. Right, and take a look at this because it's let me turn this way. All right, can you see the texture in there? There's beautiful texture in there. I just got it because it was a nice solid color tie, but evidently I didn't know.
Yes, it has intrinsic value also.
Yes.
It does other things.
So we can mix different
You certainly
textures.
can, and that's of utmost importance this season, as you'll see
Well, let's see
throughout
some
the
examples.
fashion.
Let's see some examples of what we have here.
Great. Lauren is showing us an Angaro tear ensemble. It has a scarf treatment at the shoulder, and it is belted on the outside, which is also a perfect accessory for this ensemble. It distinguishes the waist. You'll notice that there are body-conscious styles, but they are not too form-fitting, so that there is really something for everyone in fashion this season, Bob.
So there's a little leeway for the one or two of us who don't have perfect bodies. Is that what you're saying? Good.
That is what I'm saying. Also, notice throughout the lengths. Lengths are really a topic of interest this season, and most of them that we're seeing are grazing the knee, Bob.
Would this be a classic length?
Yes, it would. This is a length that's always right. It's covering the knee, but it's not too short. It's just right. It's not in the middle as what is not appropriate this season.
Lovely.
Dan is showing us a wonderful Lou Miles suit with a peach lapel, again emphasizing texture. You'll also notice in menswear this season, Bob, that the wedge silhouette is very important. The spread in the shoulder line of the men's suits this season and sport coats are wider, and this gives you a wonderful trim silhouette through the body. The pants are a little fuller, and it gives you a straight line look.
So it kind of narrows the waist down.
Right.
Yes.
Gives you a very lean
I'll
look.
take 25 of them.
Okay. And we have Benita. She's wearing a bit of a Scotta today. She has a wonderful flannel 3-button jacket on, and it's flanged at the shoulder. Again, the shapes are all important this season. This one happens to cover the hips. You'll also see boleros and crop jackets.
Is it hard to find the shape that fits you? I mean,
No.
you say they're all different kinds of shapes, but I mean, we have different body shapes too. Like, not everyone would be able to wear this particular fashion, would they?
That is correct.
So you have
That
to-
is why there are different designers that really cater to different body types. One of the things that Benita was showing us as well is that you can have a more tailored approach and a more feminine approach. And that also comes through in the silhouettes, whether they're crop jackets or longer lengths, body conscious or not form-fitting, but
well, here's
more
an example
boxy.
of 2 different lengths of jackets, I believe, or what?
Exactly. Jackie is showing us an Escada walking jacket, as a matter of fact, and it's double-breasted. Double-breasted, as you'll see throughout, is very important as well this season, mixed with a wrapped knit sweater. This color is called Pebble. And again, this jacket would cover a few sins as well. So it just is important to find the look that is appropriate for you and your lifestyle.
Could you maybe use a different color scarf in there or handkerchief to splash a little color? Because it's kind of a neutral color, is it not?
That is correct. That's monochromatic. And you will see many splashes
What did you say there? It's what?
monochromatic.
Okay, that means
Yes.
it's neutral.
Yes,
Okay.
right. And all one color.
All
Yes,
right.
you have a long line influence.
All right.
And here we have Kelly, and she is showing us just the opposite. You have Glen plaids mixed with pattern. Jackie could also have put this wonderful floral print blouse under her ensemble to spruce it up a little bit with a bit of interest.
You know
And
what my eyes are instantly drawn to?
tell me.
Is the dress or skirt, I don't know which it was, skirt I
Yes,
guess it would be, is
right.
the way they did the pleats around and then the little frill around it adds a real nice feminine kind of, don't you agree with that, audience? I mean, your eyes are sort of drawn to that.
That's great. It just shows us that there is something for everyone. Once again, it's not constructed suitings that are most important, but they're getting more feminine. Touches that we can do to make them different. And color. All different kinds of color splashes for everyone. You can go from the neutral tones into this wonderful, vibrant color, red and navy. Again, Bob, this shows us the textural interest. Charmeuse blouse in a matching pattern to match the knit flyaway sweater. Great silhouette in the sweater, I think.
Yeah, beautiful.
And sweaters are an option for a jacket this season as well. You don't always have to wear a constructed jacket to work for a professional look as well. And Lauren has on a terrific longer one-button notch collar Escada suited ensemble with a foulard print blouse.
Now, can I ask a question here? I mean, I think the hats look wonderful. Don't you think the hats look wonderful? Then why is it that women don't seem to wear as much of them? Why do women, are they intimidated a little bit by wearing hats? I don't know.
Bob, I think that's true, and it's unfortunate because I think it really completes an ensemble. Isn't that true?
Oh, definitely. It adds, accessorizing an outfit is everything, really.
Right. Accessories this season, by the way, are minimal. You don't have to overdo it. However, the right accessory means everything. And here again, texture interest. We have velvet on a houndstooth double-breasted jacket mixed with a charmeuse blouse and a suede skirt, which looks absolutely excellent, I think, on Kathy. And to note also for fall, velvet is worn in the daytime as well. The touches of velvet just add texture interest.
So it doesn't have to be nighttime after 5, that sort of thing.
That's right.
Okay. Now this is another one of those very calm outfits that this is a party outfit if I ever saw one.
That's
Beautiful.
right. Isn't that terrific? Leather is so comfortable for the fall season, Bob, and it really moves within your wardrobe also. Texture interest again in the sweater, and we have a full shawl collar Claude Montana style jacket. And
You can hear those subtle oohs and ahs again on this one. I mean, you like this one? Go ahead, you applaud for this one. I think you really like this one.
what you really have to do is just touch this leather to really appreciate it. It's English lamb leather.
Is that a fact? Well, let me thank you.
Please.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is like the softest you've ever. It's incredible. Incredible. How's it feel on the inside?
Wonderful.
Is it wonderful? Does it? It's not stiff or anything. It moves with you.
It moves it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Also, Bob, these pieces can move for you. You can take them on a weekend and mix it with a skirt and have a totally different ensemble. That's what's important this season and new also. Here we have a two-piece dress, and it shows you how important prints are this season, and body consciousness, cinched at the waist, draped at the hips, and just a very flattering style, still giving you the wedge effect as in menswear. The larger shoulder.
The larger shoulder, the cut, the sloping cut at the bottom of the blouse there, and then the wide belt brings the waist in.
Righto.
See, they should do that for men, put a white belt on the outside of the suits.
Oh, you think so?
It's an idea.
It is.
They'll probably come up with it next year.
Bonita is showing us something terrific also by Carolyn Rome. This is a red jersey dress draped at the waist, expressing again the body interest that is all important this season. Color.
Now, is this part of the dress, or was it added on later, the little pin there?
No, actually, it's part of it.
Now, see that? You're talking about accessories, and that just sort of sets it off, doesn't it not? The dress there.
It draws your eye to the location that it's intended to in the dress. It, as you said, really does set it off. Gives it a touch of sparkle, and without the pin, you could make it a little bit more daytime also. It's not a necessity.
Gorgeous.
This is called Marianne Restivo's Caviar Tweed in a double-breasted jacket and skirt. It's a two-piece suit look. And underneath, again, to add a touch of femininity, you will see the illusion lace blouse. It looks like it's a see-through kind of pattern on the silk, but it's actually a solid crepe de chine. Again,
that makes it a little less. If you just had the suit there alone, it would not be as feminine, but that gives it the feminine touch to bring it out a little bit more.
Exactly. She could also mix this with a black skirt or a black pair of pants. Trousers are very important this season. When there's a question of length, people are going toward the trouser.
Once again, it seems like you're giving a little more freedom as far as mixing and matching.
Yes.
Where you don't just buy one outfit and that's it, and you can only wear that outfit by itself. You can maybe mix and match a few things.
Very important this season, especially because people have to, I think, express their individuality by the way they dress, and there's something for them in these options. This is an Anne Klein crop jacket with a tulip skirt. Again, a very new shape, softer than we've seen recently in the constructed jackets, and it gives us a very dressed feeling. It's almost like a two-piece dress instead of a suit. Lauren is showing us a touch of color.
Yes, just a small touch of color, just a small touch.
And we've combined this with a little fur accent and fur trims. Fur collars, fur cuffs are very important this season also as an accent. If you want to add a new accessory, this is a fun new way to do it.
So this isn't actually, the collar isn't actually part of the dress. It's something, a separate piece that you can add on.
That's right.
And you could even use with another dress.
That's right. And muffs are becoming important too. Kind of reminiscent of the 20s and 30s. It's really kind of a romantic fall season and holiday season. This wool crepe suit will carry you through the fall into the holidays very nicely, and you'll see how nicely shaped it is, really showing the figure beautifully.
Yeah, the way the top is cut there is very nice.
Right. Peplums are important.
Here's a little color also. This is kind of splashy.
Jewel tones are playing a big role in fashion for fall also, and this is Escada's sapphire and emerald combination. Again, an alternative to a constructed suit jacket in a plissé, puckered cardigan jacket.
Yeah, I don't know if it, well, you might be able to see that at home on camera, but it's got a lot of texture to it.
Right. Patty wears it beautifully, and it's accessorized with her matching gloves.
Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
First of all, we'll have Catherine come out in the wonderful galaxy purple and emerald sweater. Again, the touch of color is what makes this so important. There's alternatives in leather. You can go from neutrals into real color, as we're seeing.
Yes, this is real color.
This can also be mixed with black. Again, you have your choice of combining it in many different ways.
Can you wear this any time of the day, or is this more of a nighttime, or?
Not at all, Bob. Good question. You can wear it any time of the day, not only a nighttime ensemble. Leather can be worn during the day. Now this, you might limit this to evening wear.
Yeah, I don't know if a luncheon might not be made a little too formal.
Right. This is a leather dress with a Persian lamb collar and cuff, but I think it's a real hot number. It shows the epitome of a real forward fashion trend this season. But It also gives you the fur influence on the collar and cuff, which is very important, whether it's fox or Persian lamb, whatever it's combined with. If you have a suit at home, it's a new way of accessorizing it also, to have a fur collar added, just a touch of elegance that will make it look new again.
So maybe you have one of your favorite suits that you've had for a while, and you can get a little fur collar on it, and suddenly you've got a new outfit.
Exactly. Kathy and Dan are showing us sapphire blue again. The jewel tones are just terrific, aren't they? Really brightens up our fall season.
Oh, and this is wonderful. The stripes pick up on the coat.
Exactly. This is a cocoon-style coat. Again, grazing the knee in length. Right over it's a topper over her wonderful charcoal striped suit. Again, with the hemline interest, box pleating at the hem. Long, lean, narrow, double-breasted style. Really a soft silhouette.
Well, the pleating on the hem just kind of makes the dress move a little bit, I think, instead of just hanging straight.
Exactly. And again, the velvet influence in the daytime blouse. And Dan is wearing a Lou Miles. By the way, I don't think I mentioned vents for men this season also. It runs the gamut. Ventless, double vents, single vents. We're seeing everything.
Whatever happens to fit your body the best.
Exactly. Most important. And again, the more relaxed trouser feeling so that you have the long line. Dan has accessorized it beautifully with a Lou Miles tie also.
What's great is you've got sort of a little bit more of a conservative suit with style, and then you put a little flashy tie with it. So you can still be within that conservative realm, but have a little bit of fun.
Exactly. And in Dan and Kathy's suits, they have just a touch of color running through them, which most menswear does this season. They can have very conservative gray or dark backgrounds, but they have teals or bright jewel tones. Speaking of jewel tones, this is ruby red and amethyst combined by Carolyn Rome. Important for fall also, Bob, is the tropical weight of the wools. They can be worn in many different climates because we realize that people travel a great deal in their business and in their
Plus, if this last summer was any indication, it may be 95 degrees in the middle of October. Who knows?
Exactly. So this is a wool jersey, and it's done in a tropical weight. It is an absolutely fabulous jacket to move over other things as well.
I think that's about it?
That's
okay, we're going to come back in just a moment because, as you know, it gets very cold here, and we need to have coats. We'll look at coats for men, women, children, coming up next on Twin Cities Live, so stay with us.
Thinking about a career in business but don't know how to get started? The National Education Center is offering a brand new program specially designed to prepare you to become a management trainee, working in banks, investment firms, insurance companies, and retail chains. Whether it's hometown or downtown, we'll teach you to make business your business without spending 4 years in college. For a brochure on career training in business, call 1-800-722-7337, 722-7337.
Still clinging to plastic wrap when reheating in the microwave? Cut-Right wax paper is easier to handle. It doesn't stick to itself or your dish like some plastic wraps. And Cut-Right doesn't allow too much steam to build up, like plastic wraps can. Cut-Right keeps your food moist and delicious, so when you reheat in the microwave, reach for Cut-Right wax paper. We make microwaving easier.
Call St. Clair Chiropractic now for your free initial spinal exam and free x-ray. Remember, most health insurance now pays for the chiropractic care you may need.
I had a great time at the fair.
See Schmitz for the latest in keyboards. Best buys of the year.
I like the digital pianos at Schmitz.
Save $400 on Yamaha's Clavinova, just $11.95. Best buys of the year.
I'd love to play the organ.
See Schmitz for organs of every type and the experts to help you play. Best buys of the year. Visit your nearby Schmitz or their booth under the grandstand at the Minnesota State Fair. Best buys of the year.
Hot fun in the summertime.
You're watching KSTP TV, Minnesota's News Channel 5.
Good morning, I'm Wendy Lubavitch. Today on Eyewitness News Midday, we will talk with 2020 host Hugh Downs. That's coming up today for you at 11:30. Join us.
Well, we've seen some fashions for children, but when you sit down and you think about your child, do you really know your child? Think about it for a minute. Do you know how they interact with their peers when you're not around, their teachers? And do you really know how they view their relationship with you. On Thursday, September 8th, we will meet the authors of Winning with Kids, and they will tell us how to successfully negotiate with our children to create winning attitudes. Find out if your child is a bully, a tyrant, a loner, or a saint, and find out how your child's style combined with your parenting style can help you to understand how you can turn your kids into winners so that they love themselves and love you too. I hope you'll come down and join us. The number to call is 641-1298.
Am I mistaken? Or is that bacon?
There's no mistaking the 2 strips of bacon in Van Camp's new deluxe baked beef.
Tell me more.
Van Camp's Deluxe